Ohio State football on the field, Week 11 action, and we're getting into the thick of November here. You wrap up, Coach, your time on the road here. There's only one left when we get back at home. Plenty of time to talk about that a little later, but you've seen just about everything this season, but I don't think we've seen a first half like that one against Northwestern.
Well, I'm not sure we've seen a travel like the one we had. It was a little bit of a long travel, but I thought our kids handled it well and thought we came out of the gate ready to go. You could feel as if the guys were focused in on what needed to be done, and our defense created some havoc.
Yeah, well, travel, kind of a harrowing experience. You didn't want the game to go that way. So after a rough Friday, like you said, of travel, you got things back to normal anyway, schedule-wise, so you're ready for the game on schedule.
Sure were, and our fans were ready for the game. They showed up en masse, and there you see Vernon Golston putting some pressure on, and our guys did a good job stripping. I think it was James Laurinaitis there that caused the fumble and came up with good field position for us.
Yeah, Brandon Mitchell in there for the recovery, and then straight up top you go, spreading them out just a little bit. Anthony Gonzalez down the seam.
Well, they were going to play extra guys in the box, so we thought we could hit the seams, and did a good job with that. And Antonio Pittman banging it up in there, and we're moving the football.
That you are, and this one goes through the air once again, and it's Brian Hartline. First career touchdown for Hartline.
Yeah, I tell you what, the thing about Troy is Troy's going to go to the open guy. He doesn't care who it is, and Brian was open. Here we are back on defense, creating the turnover, and Antonio Smith coming up with the play.
Yeah, Smith, that Thorpe candidate, that won't hurt that at all, and puts you back on offense in good field position.
Here you see Troy doing a good job with his footwork, finding the open guy there. It was Rory Nickel on the crossing route, and a good first down play. Then we spread him out a little bit and had the little pump draw there, and Antonio Pittman makes the big run, takes it down to the 1.
That he does on 1st and 10 from the 15, picks up 14, and then this one's going to get stopped up in the middle, but he's not done.
No, he did a good job. He took it forward, everyone pressed, and Antonio does a good job of accelerating around the corner.
Bounces it outside for a 14-0 lead here, and we still have plenty of time left in the first quarter.
They did a nice job with their screen game. Terrell Sutton, an outstanding back. We were coming after them with pressure, and they came back with some screens and hurt us a little bit.
It's always something they do is hit it underneath there in some of those plays, and then they're going to try some things. You know that.
Well, a little end around after they got the first down, end around pass it was going to be. They saw that work for Illinois, and we stopped that one pretty good. Then we continued to put pressure and make the sack there, and Quinn Pitcock with the sack.
Yeah, loss of 2 there, and you take back over, but give it up and put Northwestern back on offense, and the guys reading plays very well.
Brandon Mitchell's a smart football player, and he kind of baited him there a little bit, and he got into the end zone, and that was huge.
Second career touchdown, big interception, 46 yards on the return, and it puts the Bucks up 21-0.
They tried to come back and run the football a little bit, and they did a nice job there, but our guys keep hitting them. That's the thing about it. If they're going to get a first down, they're going to earn it.
Yeah, Sutton pick up a 13 there. We move to second quarter action, and Joel Howells bangs a 29-yard field goal off a 12-play, 69-yard drive. So you hold on D there.
Yeah, that was a good drive they had, and then we came back, and nice-looking play there as Troy Smith finds Rory Nickel on the counter pass. And he came back and found Brian Hartline up the seam again. And, Troy's doing a good job of seeing what's available. Here he finds Antonio Pittman, who just made the mistake of stretching the ball across the end zone. You got to be happy with just keeping the ball. That's what's most important. We came back with the block punt. I think it was Larry Grant who made the big play and turned that situation around and gave us great field position again.
Well, it does, because you made the most of your turnovers and made the most of special teams play as well, seeing Hartline with his second career touchdown.
Well, again, similar place, going up the seam, and Troy did a good job with his eyes and his feet and found the open receiver, and they did a nice job on this one, a little counter play with their tight end up the middle, and Northwestern's always got some great scheme.
Yeah, 27-3 is the score after that, and driving 8 yards complete to Terrell Sutton. Maybe a little coverage breakdown over there in the flat, but they get in the end zone, make it 27-10.
They had a good scheme there. It was their 4th guy out to the side, and we really didn't have a guy for them. Then we came back after the thing there and threw the pick, which probably shouldn't have called a long one against that wind. We just couldn't get it out there. But we keep causing those turnovers and keep making things happen.
Well, you were in the 2-minute drill there, and then you end up getting it back and close enough to take a shot, and this was just some kind of pass.
I'll tell you what, he threw it out there, and Teddy had great concentration, and it dropped right into his hands, and you're right, that was a wild first half.
Yeah, 33-10 as you go to break there, and maybe the back breaker with that pass.
When you score like that right before the half and put it up to that kind of lead, that's going to be tough on a team, especially the way our defense is playing. But we still had to come out and get going right away in the second half. Of
course, because of what happened last week. But so far, you get that offense jump-started. And I know Troy wanted to run the 2-minute offense, and you're going into the win saying, let's see what we do here.
Well, you know, competitive guy, knows where his people are, and he knew that we either needed to be ours or nobody's, and he did a good job taking them down.
And the defense just flying all over the field here in the first half, causing fumbles. You know, opportunistic is what you look for, especially on the road.
Well, we need them to just keep coming and keep hitting, and we're going to need to do that as we enter next week because, you know, it'll be a battle. You know that they're going to move the ball some, but we just have to keep banging it, and we have to take advantage of every opportunity. Turnovers are golden.
One of the things you mentioned early in the highlights about Northwestern, you know that they are going to crowd people into that box. And, you know, that's a dangerous thing for the receiving core that you have and the talent that you have at the skill positions. Those guys must love that.
Well, you know, there were so many times that we had someone open in the seams. Right away, the first play when Gonzo caught it, Brian Hartline's couple catches were seam routes. And if you're going to put an extra person in the box, there's going to be somewhere in the back that's not covered, and Troy did a good job finding it.
Second half highlights straight ahead, an important second half to continue the message for the Bucks. We're back after this. Back for second half highlights, and Coach, history can't help you today, but it can certainly serve as a reminder of how things can go wrong. And Illinois' second half, you know, you would consider a learning experience. Last time at Northwestern, a learning experience as well. So, you know, things to take from this and keep the focus, I guess. That's
the great thing I think about this team is we've got older guys who have had those experiences. One experience was a week ago, but one was 2 years ago. And they weren't going to let their younger counterparts do anything but go out that second half and get going.
And you knew Northwestern, obviously playing their best, was not going to turn away. Playing their best coming into this game anyway was not going to turn away. They're going to try some things in the second half, switch up quarterback.
You know, they have quality kids. They have smart kids. Their coaching staff's done a good job of scheming up. I was a little surprised they changed their quarterbacks because he isn't the thrower that Bachet is, but you know they're going to do whatever they have to do to try to get it going.
I immediately went to see if he was hurt. He was not. Just something they wanted to do. He threw a couple of picks, so maybe they're going to try something different there. But the Bucks take the field in the second half, and you know they've averaged about 25,000 in that stadium all season long. And they had a sellout 47,130, and I think there were more Ohio State fans.
You know there was a whole bunch of red there, and here there was a pick, Ross Holman coming up with it, and great to see us getting those takeaways.
Late passes don't have to be necessarily over the middle to get picked off?
No, they sure don't. You need to throw those out of bounds. And here you see Troy stepping up, and you know one thing that he'll do is he's going to be careful with the football, and if it's not there, he's either going to throw it away or run it up.
Well, he did step up, and you again turn points off of turnovers with a 50th career touchdown pass for Troy Smith.
Is that right? Well, I'll tell you what, he knows how to find the end zone.
40-10 the count. Anthony Gonzalez on the board with that 6-yard toss, and the Buckeye defense back on the field.
Antonio Smith on the hit, and that Tyrell Sutton's a good player. A good tip there by Larry Grant, getting his hands. He's got excellent ball skills and movement, and he got his hands on that third down pass, so we get the ball back, and Beanie Wells does a little bit of running and takes over here. And I thought Beanie really played well, and we needed him to come through like that because I thought all three backs hammered it up in there real well.
That's a 14-yard pickup for him, and he's not done just yet. He's going to rip this one off for 33 yards. Kind of ran out of gas there.
He needed a little burst there, but it was good to see him out in the open. And there you see Troy moving around and ended up getting sacked. But again, he's careful with the football. He's not going to throw it where it doesn't belong. And he knows that if you get one more snap, you have a chance. And here he looked around, and moved around, found Mo Wells out. And I thought this was a good-looking football play by Mo Wells, making a difference there, getting that first and then some, and getting us down inside.
Well, it shows the difference, how quickly he can get up the field, you know, when his mind is in the right place. And
Mo Wells can move around, and here you see Beanie Wells get in the end zone, and you know, all of a sudden now we've got a pretty comfortable lead.
Well, and a 9-play, 80-yard drive there as well. Took 5:21 off the clock, longest drive of the day.
Yeah, that was huge for us, and now we're back on defense, and There you see Vernon Golston coming up with the sack, and our guys are relentless. They keep coming after you.
Heading towards fourth quarter, Buckeyes with a big lead. The touchdown makes it 47-10. And back on offense, this is Maurice Wells, 15 yards. Justin Zwicken at quarterback now.
Well, Justin got to play the whole fourth quarter, and Mo Wells did a good job, got some carries up there, and Justin finds Jake Ballard, and Jake's going to be a good tight end. That was a heck of a catch there, and it seems like he makes all circus catches when he gets in there. 4
yards complete on the catch. Yeah, we've seen him with some great catches.
There on a third down, or maybe that was a fourth down. That might have been our fourth down we went for, and we wanted to put Justin under the gun a little bit because he has to stay sharp. And here again, defense stopping the option. Todd Denlinger, Larry Grant, guys flying around. Ross Holman in the game, and guys Lawrence Wilson playing hard, getting opportunities.
Yeah, you like to see that at this point. You like to be in position to be able to do that. Last week was not one of those times. This week it certainly was, and guys getting valuable experience late in the season.
Yeah, you see Todd Beckman handing off to Beanie Wells, and that second offensive line got 3 or 4 good series in there, and there you see Beanie again running. He ended up, I believe, with 99 yards, and heck of a day.
Yeah, your leading rusher.
Our leading rusher with only 11 carries. And here you see Todd Beckman stepping up and running the option a little bit, and it was good to see Todd back in there, and we're moving the football down the field. You see Mo Wells, good-looking burst, and Mo Wells, like we've been saying all along, is a good running back as well.
Yeah, turning up 8 yards on the play. This is another fourth down play here, and obviously, clock is just the management of the whole thing, and Todd Beckman takes in his first rushing touchdown.
Well, it was good for Todd to get in there. It was good for that second line to take it down and show that they could, they could move it down for a touchdown. For a
54-10 victory, and that's the most points you've put on the board since being at Ohio State.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Didn't know that.
56 in 1995 against Iowa. That would be the next time that the Bucks had scored that many points. So a nice feeling to get that. Not, it may have been just a statistical letdown last week. When you win the game, I don't know if you can call it a letdown, but statistically you get back up there with the guys' confidence.
Well, it was good to make sure that we could finish things, and we probably didn't buckle it up as tight as we did in the fourth quarter last week, but Northwestern is a team that's going to keep playing, and they play Illinois next week in their grudge match, and so we're moving into the rivalry weekend in the Big Ten.
Well, they were talking about that being their bowl game, but they're not so sure now because they said Illinois is playing pretty well, and we know what you guys are headed into. You take the offense, as we say, confidence high, not a dangerous level, but just high. Troy Smith leading it. I know that he takes the sack on that second down play. You may want him to throw it into the second row of the stands or whatever, but you coach those things. You can't coach what he did on the next play, and you said, get him one more snap. He just creates and keeps things alive always.
He really does, and he's a guy that we have so much confidence in. And his receivers have so much confidence because they're going to work to keep getting open. His O-line knows they have to finish their protection because if they can give him a little more, he'll make something happen. And I'm excited to see him play again one more time in Ohio Stadium.
And so is everyone else. And fitting right after the break, Troy Smith, our Buckeye profile.